Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Today I got a little treat for you guys. I'm going to be giving you guys a rig tour. Um, so I've been getting like a lot of questions and a lot of DMs on Instagram. I guess people have finally been noticing like my car and whatnot, and how I camp out of it. And I'm just here to kind of just, like I said, give you guys a tour. Just let y'all kind of see how I go about camping in this Prius. Okay, so I'm just gonna get straight into it. This is my 2010 Toyota Prius. Currently has 120,000 miles, and I bought it last year with about 90,000 miles. So I've put about 30,000 miles on it this year. I've taken it on trips to South Dakota. I have been to Salt Lake City, Utah. I've took it to, I believe, Montana, and a few other states here and there and whatnot. But so far I'm loving the car. I also went ahead and put a 1.5 inch lift kit from Prius Off-Road to add some extra ground clearance with the car, and it makes a huge difference. When I first bought the car, I believe I wanted to say it's set about, I want to say about 2 or 3 inches lower than what it is now. So it's pretty tall. It's pretty tall now. Here's the other side, so you guys can take a look. But yeah, it makes a huge difference. The ride's way more firmer than what it was before. And I went ahead and also upgraded the front suspension as well. I got all new struts in there, and also have new struts in the back. So it's a huge difference. I can highly recommend that if you have a Prius. Getting it lifted is a great option to go with. It did kill my fuel mileage a little bit. Well, the tires did that. The lift kit didn't really affect it much, but the bigger tires definitely killed it. I believe by like 5 or 6 miles per gallon. So, which isn't a big deal. I still average around 41, 42 on a good day. And it also depends on how you drive as well. But yeah. So I always get a lot of questions. Why was the Toyota Prius my vehicle of choice? And it's simple, because gas savings. I'm huge on saving money on gas and not having to go to the gas station as often as other people. I pride myself on that. But even with my lifting tires, I still, like I said, I average about 42, 41 miles per gallon. And that's great. That's good enough for me. Before this, I had a F-250, and I was filling up every week. That was $100, and I fill up every 2 weeks now with this Prius, and I only spend $25. So I'm saving roughly about $160 or so on gas every 2 weeks. So that's great. And another reason for choosing this car is it's like I had said earlier. I don't know if I said this earlier actually, but it's a big generator on wheels. You can actually run your AC or heater overnight and not even burn half a tank of gas. Well, I'm sorry, not half a tank, half a gallon. Yeah, and that's impressive for any car. And what it is you can put the car in standby mode, where it's pretty much on, but you're able to still have your AC or heat running, and yeah, you are able to sleep comfortably in this car. Okay, so here's the front of the car. And I went ahead and set it up for you guys as if I was going to be traveling. I'm not traveling currently. I'm in my hometown here for the holidays. So up front, I always keep my cooler. This one's a Magellan Pro cooler. Picked this up from Academy for about 100 bucks. It's a pretty decent cooler for the price. I can't really complain on it too much. I have a car shade right here that I use to cover up the front of my windshield, depending on where I'm at. And that's really it for the front. It's not too much going on up there. In the back is where everything is going on. So as far as my sleeping platform, I'm gonna give you guys a better angle. As far as my sleeping platform, I have a 1.5. It's a 1.5, 1.5 inch thick memory foam, little layout. It's all right. It's not too bad. It's nothing really crazy. This setup's real simple and it's real cost efficient. So, sleeping bag. The sleeping bag right here is a 20-degree sleeping bag. I don't really usually go places where it's super cold in the winter, so it's no need for me to have like a crazy sleeping bag set up. It's just practical for where I'm always at. In case it gets a little cold, fleece blanket. Nothing special about this one. This one's just a Walmart fleece blanket. Does the job pretty good. I have a light that I just keep on deck just in case. I have my camp chair right there. I actually need to get a new one because that one's not comfortable at all. And I keep my water right here in this little cubby area. I have my lights that I hang up on my ceiling sometimes. Just makes it a little more homey for a setup, you know. And also wanted to show this as well. I picked this up from Walmart and I can highly recommend it. It's this backseat organizer. Let me see. So you can fold it and put certain stuff in it. I like it. It's pretty neat. You can, there's these little pockets. You just put stuff in, stuff that you don't just want, you know, laying around your car. And I actually think it comes out and folds out like a table. I'm not sure, honestly, but it might. But yeah, I picked that up from Walmart for about 20 bucks. Can't complain on that too much. Also, another cool thing I wanted to note about this car is being that it's so small, like this car is tiny. I'm 6'3" and I can actually lay down back here completely, stretch out and be just fine. I don't have to worry about room. I don't feel cramped or anything. If you're about 5'11", 6 foot at the most, you can actually lay down back here just perfectly. But in my case, me being a little taller, I went ahead and got these totes, and I use them. I keep stuff in them. This one I have my stove and my extra butane and my cooking pots and pans, and this one I use for dry food. But pretty much what I did was I stacked these two up together to give me a little bit more headroom up here. So when I lay down, I can lay down and stretch out completely. So that's just something I had to do. Another option was taking the front seat out and kind of building a platform, but I didn't really want to do that because every now and then I'll have a passenger. So that wasn't really going to work for me. But that was just another thing I wanted to show you for my Prius people out there. One more thing to add on to the video is my windows. Got my windows tinted. I believe this is 5%. Add some extra privacy. It's really dark in here. I'm gonna hop in and show you how dark it is. So this is, I believe it's around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's bright out here. And with my car shade on, it is honestly completely completely dark in here. Yes, no way of seeing in here. I can highly recommend getting your windows tinted just for extra privacy. It's worth it in my opinion, especially depending on where you're going. Now, I do think my window tint is illegal. I'm not too sure. I believe 5% is illegal, so you can get pulled over and you can get a ticket for having windows this dark. But it's just kind of one of those things. You know, if you do it, you know what you're getting yourself into. I wanted to show you guys the what I was talking about with the standby mode. So like I said, this car's a big generator on wheels. So right now, you can see my dash is on, and you come right here. You can actually dim your dash down. Wait, did I get it? Yes, you can actually dim your dash down. Come up here. Let me see, how do I get to it? Display, come to display brightness, and you can actually shut this off. And I believe at night is the only time you can actually turn this off. It has some sort of like sensor where you can like, it senses for nighttime, but you come right here and you can actually adjust this and that'll shut off. So now your car's, it looks completely black on the inside. There's no lights. You come to your AC and you can run that overnight. And that's how you kind of do the standby mode. It's not really standby mode because the car's still on, but it allows you to run your AC overnight. It's another cool thing about the Prius. So another mod that I forgot to add in to the video was these LED headlights that I got for the car. When I first bought the car, I realized the factory headlights, or headlight bulbs, they just weren't gonna cut it. They're real dim. I got these on Amazon for, I believe, 80 bucks. Big difference. I wish it was nighttime so I could show you guys. Don't mind this airplane right here. But yeah, these throw out a lot of light. They're also like projector style. I think that's the name. I'm not too sure. But they're projector style headlights. So they throw out like really wide and bright light. So that's awesome. That helps out a lot. Sorry, I can't speak. That helps out a lot at night. Because before I really couldn't see much from the headlights. All right, so that pretty much sums up the tour for the Prius. It was just a quick little video kind of showing you guys exactly how do I camp out of the Prius and my setup and just modifications that I have done to it. If you guys enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be appreciated. Just trying to get my name out there, so I'll be putting content out in the future. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.